This is the state of things, and we are 3 weeks away from it being open to the public. There's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done in 2 weeks. Not gonna lie, I think the furniture's gonna be in, but I'm not so sure about the rest of it. Well, guys, oh my gosh, they have to fix that.
It's like that could make me cry. And it has made me cry.
So those just popped up and they're screwed into the floor. This project is high stakes for a few different reasons. There is a deadline. The Parade of Homes opens to the public and people start going through the home and touring it. So there's no wiggle room. Also, our client is building this phenomenal property and I want to bring our very best. I mean, we got a lot of eyes on the internet, we got a lot of eyes walking through the home, and this is like one of the only opportunities people will ever get to actually be in a Studio McGee designed home. I'm feeling pretty confident about what's happening on the inside, but then I look out those windows and they're like putting together the mountain. There are still excavators, trucks everywhere. The panic starts to set in, also because I have no control over what's happening. I want to show you guys what it actually takes to install a home like this. This is really typical of how a home comes together, and it's also not typical at all. Just you wait. Yep. There's just so much more than placing furniture and pillows to bring a luxury custom home together. It takes so much orchestration, lots of collaboration, there's lots of teamwork, and for the next few weeks, we are going to take you on a journey. We're going to be unveiling our Oxford Road Estate project as it comes together, and then we will show the big reveal. When I started working with our client, he had a lot of big ideas. He is a very successful entrepreneur and excels at assembling teams. And so I was the first member of the Oxford Road team. I was a bit overwhelmed at the scale of his vision because it was big. And I believe in myself and I believe in our team, but it was a lot. And I think that once we started to assemble all of the right team members, Colton and his architecture team, McEwen and their build team, Northland and their landscape designers, things started to fall into place and we all really connected on a sense of history, patina, nostalgia, but also bringing in modernism in a soft way. We got off of Pinterest and we hit the books. We laid out all of our coffee table books. We had lots of tabs and our client would point to things. We started to sticky note things. And while we may have had 12 different books with sticky notes, you started to see a feeling evolve. Oh, it was our construction set accessory. We have like 98% of our furniture here, books on every shelf, objects, but we are still waiting for one room to be finished, and that's the entryway. There was a thing with the pivots on the door.
It's gonna have to be replaced in the next couple of days because of where it currently pivots at a 60-40, and we're gonna have it switched to about an 80-20.
During the install over the last couple of weeks, I actually lost my voice. I'm telling everybody what to do while I'm on site, but I'm very collaborative.
It's gonna be here just in the nick of time from Italy. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so the railings here are not supposed to be here, but they have to be for like inspection, which was kind of a surprise to us to see those installed. So I'm really hoping they can be removed because this is not part of the plan. So now we're trying to measure to make sure our furniture fits if they have to leave them for the parade. So those just popped up and they're screwed into the floor. So TBD on that. Will our stuff even fit with this temporary railing?
I think we just get rid of both.
Yes, ideally. So the tub. See what they've got in here. I don't see the tub close. We wanted to do a marble tub. This was like a year ago, maybe longer. And we placed the order and waited and waited and waited. Didn't get responses. I do not want to tell you how much this tub costs, but I'm going to tell you that it's carved out of a single block of marble. We got notification a couple of weeks ago that it wasn't going to arrive. The future marble tub will be installed. It wasn't going to get here, but now it is. There's maybe a dolly and a crane situation. Yeah.
Hey Devin, how much does this weigh?
1,100 pounds. Did the oil break?
Yes. Stressed? Yeah, very. Check the phones.
You can do
No,
it.
I'm like, can I get in it? Legit? Moment of truth.
I've been working on this project since we brought it on. I feel like it's been my whole life. I think the client's take on the project is really what made it stand out. He wanted to go all in on everything. He wasn't holding back really in any aspect. Can I say budget? With it being in the parade of homes, we don't really have time for error. There's really no room to, oh, we'll do that in a month, because there's gonna be 50,000 people walking through the doors.
That could make me cry. And it has made me cry.
That and Hey Sheridan, how do you get the straps out?
When you walk into that bathroom now, it is a showpiece. Okay, well this looks amazing though.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Our client wrote a strongly worded email to get this here in time. I'm really glad. We wrote some strongly worded emails that didn't work as well as our clients. Some emails were sent and we got the tub. We got the tub. These installs are funny because sometimes you'll have things like this that totally work out exactly as you hoped they would. And other times you have things that you have to pivot, and that's okay because in the end, it all comes together. I think the bed needs to be moved this way slightly. Oh my gosh, is the left sconce farther out than the right? Oh my gosh. They have to fix that. It's not the bed. It's over to the left, and this one is higher.
This one is 4 inches farther this way.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Oh my gosh, okay. Oftentimes, if something isn't installed just so, or there's a little bit of an edit, we get some pushback, and in this scenario, that's not been the case. Red alert in the bedroom.
I thought you were calling that to tell me everything was perfect.
This one is farther out. I don't know what to do to make that happen. I'm kind of panicking looking at the paint and the repair there, but we We need to get them
Yep, I can work on that.
even. Okay, we have a couple of things working against us. So we had to redesign the paneling midway through the installation process, which is kind of bumping our light placement off about 2 inches. Our team here, they're awesome. They're gonna be fixing the light placements. And then because of the headboard design, we actually have these drapes that hang off of the back of the canopy. And so it allows us to hide these fixes for the parade and then get it fixed for our client long-term after that. I feel like I'm filming Netflix again. Willingness to mock up and sample and continue to pivot, edit, and problem solve is what makes a build team like this so great. Okay, so now we can keep moving, right?
Back to the living.
Back to the living room.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just like dying to get that grand piano installed.
Ooh, that was smooth. That was smooth.
Done it a few times.
About 25 rugs,
There's a cold drink in the fridge.
and I would say more than half of them are vintage.
What just happened? Was it the wind?
Did you see the dust ball? Just
As you just uncovered the sofa.
yeah, no big deal. Scary. Now they're trying to figure out how to shut the door, by the way.
Okay, so we are installing, well, we're not lifting it, but movers are coming to install a grand piano in the corner. But I think that once that is installed, we might need to do some shifting of furniture. When we're installing homes like this, like no matter how many times you draw, measure, or label, when you get in, like my whole job is like going like this and scooting furniture in multiple directions to like just get everything to like settle into the way it just feels like the most natural.
And I haven't seen the lumbar
Okay.
these pillows.
I'm gonna move this because
It's really similar.
it is similar in size. Oh my gosh, that's.
Did you need me to move?
I'm okay. I was thinking I was gonna just roll it over.
I'll just scoot it.
So no, I'm not gonna do that right now.
So the tapestry is 9 feet tall.
Yes, it's right where, so those wires right there kind of mark where the motorization mechanism will go. So it will hang and look like a tapestry on the daily until they watch TV, and then they'll raise it.
It's
So you'll
really
walk
pretty.
in from that front door up the stairs and you'll just see a tapestry hung.
One more time.
One more
The
time.
drama.
This even needs a pillow? I'm not, oh my gosh. I am so relieved that the piano made it. It fits the space perfectly. Okay, so cute. Looks
Yeah,
great.
that's cute.
Yeah. We have ordered hundreds, if not thousands, of things to be installed in this home. We've installed and selected every single book to represent a travel memory or something that is meaningful to the client. Trims, tassels, I mean, so much orchestration goes into designing these custom homes.
By the way, built-ins, I'm thrilled about how the built-ins are coming together.
So good.
We're waiting for the coffee table to come. We have these consoles, that touch that will need stacks. We are responsible for adding the final layer to every project. We start looking at where are there built-ins, surfaces, like a desk, a console, a coffee table, the perfect stack. The thing is, we've created so many perfect stacks. And we have been sourcing decor and styling for a very long time. And in fact, we kind of make fun of ourselves that we like, it's the knickknacks, it's the tchotchkes. But in reality, we are thinking about who is living here in these spaces, and we are very intentional about it.
Look at Julie Andrews.
It's so sweet. I know. So she loves the sound of music, and they have 7 kids, just like the Von Trapp family. This is a like 18th century stone carved lamb, sleepy lamb sculpture. Oh, and she loves chocolate molds and chocolate factories. So we found her this little chocolate mold. So sweet. These are antique maps that we found of all of her favorite countries she's been able to travel to. Shea really liked the idea of like a rolled up scrolls and basket, and so I thought, what's a way that I can make that meaningful and still have that look and achieve the goal.
Scale is a thing. It's just like the ceilings are tall, the shelves are big, and so, you know, really sourcing things that made sense and didn't feel like they disappeared in this house. Like that coffee table, it's huge.
In an install, yes, there's a lot of problem solving, but there's also a lot of moments where we are just screaming with excitement for all of the care and attention and detail that's been put into this home and celebrating as it comes together. The tree is in, and they fixed the sconces. Okay, the shower doors look amazing.
Only thing missing, well,
Is all the plumbing.
the bench, that I'm really excited to see.
Stay tuned, there's so much more to share and I can't wait for you to see. So there is one good thing happening right now. I'm panicking.
I'm nervous.
Lance just walked up to Kelsey and he goes, "Got some bad news." I'm like, I love when a sentence starts like that.
They said they were due.
Boy, that's gonna be close. Did you measure? Yeah.